what we were going to do is we're going to rip that paper in half because we want to save the truths, and then we get to do something really fun with the lies. And if you don't have your dancing shoes on, get them on. Actually, I had to try on a couple pairs of sandals, and my one pair would fall off. So I had to get the ones with the straps so that they would stay on. But on the instructions here it says, let's see, because I don't even remember. We're not going to do this, so don't do it. So the lies, it says you can crumble them up, right? Crumble them up, you can throw them on the ground, you can stomp on them. That makes you look like a crazy person. But how much energy is in our thoughts? You saw this morning that thoughts have energy. There's a ton of energy behind our thoughts. Our thoughts are what create things. Everything starts at the thought level, the spiritual level, right? So there's a lot of energy behind those negative thoughts. So to annihilate them, to pull those weeds out, we need to go with that much energy towards that. So what I have for you, though, to get rid of your lies today is now I'm actually going to have you, this might be trickier, I want you to take your 3 to 5 and try and fold your paper so that you can tear them into individual little lies, right? So however, he's crumbled his already, and that's fine. You can just hang on to it. Don't get rid of it yet. So I want you to separate those because we're going to do something a little bit different with them. And remember that they have energy. And so we don't want to hang on to them. We're going to get rid of them. I guess you should add scissors in your folder. Sorry about that. Yeah, we don't care if it's jagged edges, whatever. So just rip them.
Yeah, put that emotion into that ripping. That feels good.
So one of my sons, who is quite musical, he writes songs, composes them on the guitar, he actually sings very nice. When my husband and I got certified to teach the Eternal Warriors class, of course the first people we think of is, our children, our family, we want them to learn these really amazing principles and strengthen them in their lives. And so this one son, he one day sends me this either a text or a Facebook message, probably a text, and he says, I found the coolest song. And since we're warrior trainers, the song he had found is called Live Like a Warrior. And so as we do this activity, besides doing a little dance together, now realize I'm up front, so nobody's going to be looking at you. Everybody's probably going to be looking at me because it's a follow the leader, okay? It's really simple. Really simple, even if you're not a dancer. It's you only have to do 2 moves, and we'll practice, I'll show you. But this song is so cool because it's talking about taking all the negative junk from yesterday and throwing it into a fire. Just throwing it, getting rid of it, and not letting it weigh you down, not letting it bind your heart down. Live like a warrior. It's the coolest. I love it. So of course, I've been practicing this for months when I work out in the morning in my basement, and I'm like, okay, guys, this is what we're doing at the marriage retreat. And really, it is it's 2 moves. It's kind of the disco, but we're not going to go dance. It's not this thing. It's not John Travolta. But it's really simple. Basically, you're going to just point from side to side, and I like to kind of bounce, and I put my hand on my hip, and you don't even have to bounce. I was doing this with my granddaughter in the car, driving her to kindergarten. Her mom's in the front, she's in the back. I have the song playing. Don't do this while you're driving, but I was. I'm trading fingers, and then I'm doing this thingy, and she's in the back copying me as we're listening to the song. It's a really, really awesome song. But so yeah, this is how it's going to go. What we're going to do is, if you've got those lies, we're going to throw them into the fire. And on the chorus, we'll do the little moves in between. You can just stand there and stare at me looking silly, because I'm going to keep doing stuff. But listen to the words in the song. It's really powerful. And so each time it says throw it in the fire, so in between, just grab another one of those. And so you can do the point and hold on to your lie, right? And then when it says fire, just throw it on the floor. I have friends that will help clean up because we don't even want you to pick up that negative energy when we're done. We want you to throw it in the fire. Just let it go. Let the lies go. So, yeah, like I said, so the first move is this. That's pretty easy. Now, those that don't dance might not like the next one, but it's pretty easy too. So you lift your knee up, and then when you drop it, and it's cool because there's like a symbol that crashes. So fire, and I'm not even doing it. There we go. So the knee is up when your fingers go out. So you imagine a fire, you know, kind of looks like a fire. We learned that in hip hop at the gym. So really simple. So it's 4 times pointing, 4 times fire, and we're not going to say, hey, you're supposed to do the left side, not the right side. Like, that doesn't matter. Just do it. Just have fun. And then I'm going to be doing some other stuff in between, and you can do whatever. But grab your lies so you can set them. So everybody stand up now and set those lies on your chair behind you. And we're going to just practice for a second before we turn on the music. And so this helps keep us awake after the food in our tummy, right? So, all right, so like I say, I like to put my hand on my hip, but everybody, we're going to go point, and then point, point, point. Okay, and then the fire, and you don't have to lift your knee too high. Fire, fire, and let's do it again. Point, 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 fire, 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 fire. Okay, I think you got it. You got it? Now,
Sorry.
Here, I'll help you.
I can't do the knee.
Boo, boo, boo. Anyway, it's great. It's great. So at the very end, I think most of the time it's you do it 4 times twice, right? And then there's stuff in between. And at the very end, I'll say keep going. So then you go back, and then there's 3 fires. And then whatever your warrior pose is for the very end, I'll just say warrior pose, and I'll just do this. This is my warrior pose, right?
You didn't explain warrior pose.
Oh, but, well,
You probably should.
how do I explain that, Julie?
Well, just explain it. I don't know.
So here's something cool. They did a saliva study. Doesn't that sound
that's
fun?
what you're talking about.
They took a bunch of people and they did a saliva test and measured hormones and stuff going on in there. Like, you got all kinds of stuff in that spit. So they did a comparison. Just hold a powerful pose, whatever, you know, if you want to, what is that, Superman, whatever, or, you know, just whatever makes you feel strong and powerful. Hold that for 2 minutes, and then they retest the saliva. And the amount of
Testosterone went up, so
okay,
confidence, right?
This is some of the science stuff that I can't remember the words to. That's why we never like to use the textbook science stuff. Anyway, good chemistry stuff for body, self-image, strength, power. It's all in there. And just 2 minutes of holding a pose changes that body chemistry. And if it's changing your body chemistry, you know that it's changing the brain chemistry. They're connected. So
maybe we should practice.
that would, I think so.
So,
Everybody
okay, we
wanna-
have some back there. I'm just going to do this. Or you could do the fingers. Or you could do the Wonder Woman. Superman.
I don't like the fact that this is Wonder Woman because I kind of like this one.
It's Peter Pan. There we go. That's
Okay,
kind
yeah.
of Peter Pan. Peter Pan. So, all right. So, should we cue the music? And so remember, you're going to grab one of those lies. We're going to throw them in the fire. Is that as loud as it goes? Yeah. It will just kind of takes a minute to get into it. Get ready. Today, live like a warrior. Gonna fire, in a fire, in a fire. Okay, remember you gotta throw your stuff in the fire too.
Yeah, are you
get
guys
some of
throwing
that.
your stuff?
Yeah, gotta throw your stuff.
Throw your stuff away.
Ready? Fire! Oops, no. No, keep it going, sorry. After the power pose at the end, after we pose at the end, it's okay. I'll tell you when. So. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Ready? Keep going. Are we tired? Get ready for your pose. Ooh, I like that one. All right, good job.